driving maiden voyage in the Isuzu. We have Scout and Jessica. They're not so thrilled. Scout doesn't mind because he's got this huge windshield to look out of.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Jessica doesn't like it because the windshield is literally right at your knees, but it's definitely a unique ride and driving experience, but I like it. What's going on, guys? This is Danny from Slow Restoration, and we are in the Isuzu, as you can see by the giant windshield, and we're cruising down the road. We're putting this to work already. Let's rewind and see what we're doing and why we're doing it. The delay wipers are a little funny. We might have to just turn them on full, but we are underway here. It's so far doing pretty good. We did a couple small repairs before we left, just minor vacuum line replacement, just some old vacuum lines that were cracked. So we're on our way. Let's hopefully we make it to where we're going, can pick up a part and then be back home. But anyway, we are putting the Isuzu right to work. Pretty excited about it, actually. So I do have some tentative plans for the Isuzu here. We'll see. It's pretty much going to be a pickup and run around vehicle for the channel. We'll haul a couple things just like we're doing now. We're going to pick up something that's going to be hopefully pretty big on the channel. We'll see. I have plans for it, but again, the plans can always change. We'll get that in a little bit. It's not so much about what we're going and picking up today. So it is more about the Isuzu and actually using it for what it's meant to be, hauling things, and seeing how it does here. It's so far doing really good. But yeah, excited about it. This is going to be my new daily driver. We're just going to cruise around. If I got to go somewhere in bad weather, I don't have to take one of the nicer vehicles out. We can just jump in this. It's super easy to drive. As you can see, it goes down the road nice. I am going to put better tires on it. So I have no desire to really push this thing hard, especially now just learning the truck. And we did give it a once over, but it has been sitting for a while. So everything seems to be checked out pretty good. But we're running about 50 miles an hour, as you can see right there. And we do have a check trans light that starts flashing every once in a while, but the trans does shift fine. So we will check into that, but for right now, we're just gonna run it a little bit. Maybe that'll go out. I thought it might have been some of the vacuum lines that I replaced, but it doesn't really seem to be fixing it at the moment. But like I said, it's shifting 100% fine. But we're definitely not going to push this thing hard. We're just going to kind of cruise along and see how it does as we go. So as we go along here, guys, I'm still learning 100% how all this works. It does have a exhaust brake. So if we pull this lever here, you can see that little green light lights up in the dash, and we let off the gas. You can hear a hissing. As soon as you get back on the gas, it goes away. When I first fired this up after doing all the vacuum lines, that was on kind of all the time, no matter if I had this engaged or not. I don't know if it has a temperature thing, like it shuts part of the exhaust off to help it heat up faster, if it was just malfunctioning. It does seem to be working as it should now, though. So if you know the answer to that question, let me know. Is this something I need to worry about, or is it fine? Because right now it's not on. And you can hear it pop right on as soon as I hit that. So I gotta tell you guys, the more I drive this, the better it runs. We've been on the road for a little bit now. Yeah, just the more this guy just cut me right off. Passes me just a turn, so it makes me stop. But anyway, you'll deal with that. Yeah, the more I run this truck, the better it runs. It's not like we put a ton of miles on it yet, but you can hear the motor is just super smooth. And like I said, the more I run it, the better this motor is performing. It's by no means a powerhouse, but gets the job done and gets it done smoothly. So very excited about this, if you couldn't tell. Just a cool little truck. and I'm excited to just put it into work and get some work done with it. Once again, guys, I do have some plans maybe for this truck, and you all know how I don't really like FedEx, so the plans may include something to go along with that, so stay tuned for that. We made it here safely. As you can see from the rearview mirror there, just looking back, we came to a big warehouse building and picked up a certain something. We're gonna wait for another video to reveal that, I believe. Like I said, today's just about the Isuzu and kind of putting it into use here. So let's get back on the highway here, and we'll make it home and give this thing a once over once we get home. And so far doing extremely well here. Very excited about this. This is definitely going to be my new daily driver for a while. I can pretend like I'm a truck driver here. Seems to happen a lot when you pick stuff up out in the country here. Beautiful scenery here with the snow and the creek, farmland out all over the place. Alright guys, back on the highway. She's still doing really good. We're not going to push it. 55 is about the top I'm going to do right now in this thing. If someone wants to go around, they can go around, but we're just not going to push it that hard yet. We only have a couple miles to go on the highway here, and we'll get off and we'll continue on our trip home. But super happy I got to use this today. We were able to use the power liftgate too, which made loading what we have in the back here very nice, way easier. I obviously by myself. The guy I bought it off of did help load, but we wouldn't have been able to do it without the liftgate. So let's keep trucking here. Alright guys, we're getting pretty close. I do absolutely love this exhaust brake. If we turn the overdrive off and have the exhaust brake on, it really helps slow down. We are getting low on fuel. We definitely need to go get some fuel. I don't think the gauge is 100% accurate because it would go from quarter to almost empty and back and forth, but now it is getting low. So we've proven this truck enough it deserves a little bit of fuel, fresh fuel anyway. So we'll definitely get that taken care of. But I absolutely love this truck. There's absolutely 0% chance we could have picked up what we have in the back now without dragging a trailer behind. And this thing hauled it with ease. It's not that it's super heavy, but it would have definitely needed a car trailer behind it. Should tell you a little bit something what it is in the back here, but again, I'm sorry, but we're gonna save that for another video. But yeah, I absolutely 100% love this truck. I know you guys might not understand that, but it's I don't know, there's just something about it. You can haul stuff, it's out of the weather, it's a box in the back, so it's pretty much an enclosed trailer. It's a 16-foot box, or very close to it. So yeah, it does, and you can still hook a trailer to it and tow a trailer behind this. So super excited about this, guys. More to come on the Isuzu. We are going to go ahead and do some maintenance stuff to it, new filters and stuff like that. Just do we already put some filters on it, but we're just going to go ahead and give it a complete service job. New air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, change the oil, all that kind of stuff. Get some fresh fuel in, put some additive in it. And we're going to do a little something on the side there on the box. It's going to be pretty interesting, so definitely stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Wow, check out that sunset there too. Perfect ending.